Being like hugged by God.
Recovering addict Jordan described the euphoric feeling after the first time he used heroin.
No pain. We could get in fights and you wouldn't feel anything, and back then it was just a cool thing to do. It was like, whoa, what have I been missing?
Jordan became addicted to prescription painkillers in high school. He then moved to smoking heroin, and at age 19, he started shooting up.
From my neck, head, toes, legs, I've shot up every vein there is to shoot on my body.
The rise in prescription drug abuse has been linked to an increase in the use of heroin here in the U.S. The problem transcends America's urban centers and has hit affluent suburbs like here in Orange County, California. In the scenic town of Newport Beach, police say that half of their narcotics arrests this year involve heroin. They give us a close-up look of some of the black tar they took from a suspected seller.
It cuts across all income levels and all racial lines, with a slight focus towards a younger generation. You know, this really used to be an urban problem, and because of that addiction level and because of the availability, it's really cut into every community nationwide.
In Vermont, this year's State of the State address was devoted to the plague of drug addiction.
In every corner of our state, heroin and opiate drug addiction threatens us.
The drug has remained cheap as production of opium has skyrocketed in places like Afghanistan and Mexico.
There was a 50% increase in opium supply, which is the raw ingredient in heroin, in Afghanistan last year alone. So it looks to me like we're having kind of a glut of heroin on the market, which is keeping the prices low.
While Afghanistan remains the top producer of opium, most of the heroin sold in the U.S. is linked to poppy production in Mexico, according to the DEA. Law enforcement and users agree that the drug is also becoming more socially acceptable.
If you see a problem, there is a problem. And it'll take your kid's life away.
Other narcotics are still more popular than heroin in the U.S., but as people transition from pills to harder street drugs, the threat remains in even the most unexpected places. In Newport Beach, California, Ramon Galindo, RT.